Hi, this is Louis from the Louis Edward Body, and this is Rosalinda. She's one of the fitness professionals that's on staff that you can talk to and you can communicate with over our Facebook media site. You can also connect with her one-on-one, and I'll give you her information in this video. So, hi, Rosa.
Hi, Louis. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great too. Thank you.
Okay. So we're going to talk right now about a lot of problems that we have in the nutritional sector. How long did it take you to start making the small changes so you could take on the new eating regimen?
Like, I want to be better. So if somebody wants to be better, they have to take a decision. They have to be committed. If you are committed, you're going to get whatever you want. A lot of people get bored and get disappointed because they don't see the result right away. But you see everything, like if you enjoy the process, okay? Not even thinking where you're going. Just enjoy it. Like, do it for yourself. Do it because you love yourself. Do it because you want to be better. And you're going to start seeing results in a month, not in a week. Don't get disappointed. A lot of people get disappointed. Like, I have this friend that she eats whatever she wants. And then she goes to the gym. She works out very hard. And she doesn't see results. It's not because she's not making an effort to work out, but it's because she's not eating the right food.
Right.
It's a combination. One doesn't work with the other one.
What do you think that combination is? What percentage-wise? Do you think eating is 50%, 20% of the whole thing in terms of changing? Do you think it's 80%, 20% training? What's the split?
For me, personally, when you ask me that, for me, eating is 100% because I'm very restricted.
Yes.
But not everybody is like that, and I understand that. Like, you cannot be that hard on yourself. But I will say 75, 80%.
That's fine. I agree. I always say it's 80-20. What did you eliminate out of your eating habits? How did you start your eating regimen now? What did you remove first? What did you add in? How did you start it?
Okay. I remove all sugar, sodas.
Yes.
I don't drink anything.
Did you remove them the first week?
I removed them right away.
You removed sugars right away.
I removed sugar. Yeah, I removed them right away.
You didn't cut down on it. You just took it out.
Sugar is bad for you.
Yes.
Sugar is very bad. Sugar becomes fat.
You took out the sugar, which I recommend everybody at home take out the sugar too, because whether you're in Rosa's shape or whether you're a parent that doesn't even work out, sugar attracts cancer, and sugar turns on genes in the body to attract cancer and to multiply cancer. So we want to eliminate sugar not only for our body's internal health and the way we look, but we don't want to cause disease.
I eliminate oils, like those oil, like even the olive oil sometimes becomes bad fat when it's heated.
Yes. So just so you guys know at home, she doesn't heat her oil because it changes the properties of the oil, correct?
Yes.
So you use extra virgin olive oil, but you use it sparingly and raw and by itself.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So that's a huge tip that she gave you right there.
Also, in every meal I had, I try to eat protein.
Yes.
Because I want my muscle and I want to remove my fat.
So in every small meal you have, you include protein servings in every small meal.
Yes.
Now, in the beginning of your routine and the way that you started, we're going to go back to that. You removed your sugar and you removed all the bad stuff. Is the next step for the person at home, would you tell them to take their 2 or 3 meals that they're eating and space it throughout the day? Do you think that would be a good first step?
Yes, definitely. Like, eating small meals is good for you because our body is like a fire.
Yes.
Okay? And imagine that you put wood, like a lot of wood in a fire.
I love it.
The fire won't burn.
Absolutely.
Our body works the same way.
Yes.
Like, if I put little wood in the fire, it's like the fire is gonna have more. That's our metabolism.
Yes.
That's how our body works. So we keep our body giving a little food, the nutrients that the body needs. Okay, like you have to give the right nutrients to our body in small portions, and eventually you will see a change.
I think she went over right now this this momentum and this great visual of a fire burning, and I like to use this visual of a snowball. So every single time you put a little bit of nutrients in your body throughout the day, and those, I'm talking about the meals that we do, the small meals. Every time we feed the body, we feed the thyroid. And I always picture the thyroid is when you feed your body, you speed up your body's natural metabolism. You trigger your thyroid to start producing the hormones it needs to burn fat. And I always picture this snowball rolling down a hill. It gains more and more momentum. It gets quicker and quicker when you feed your body the nutrients in small amounts every single 2, 3, 4 hours. And now a lot of people have issues with eating every 3 or 4 hours. Now we're not talking about eating a full meal. We're talking about eating just a little serving of macronutrients, the proteins, the carbs, fats, or a combination of the two of them. Hopefully protein in every single one of those meals. Now, when you're spacing the meals out and you're doing 5 or 6, how do you prepare? Number one, so because I know you travel a lot for work. How do you prepare, and what do you do when you don't have access to food? Do you do a protein bar? Do you do a protein shake? Do you go to the deli and buy food? So say what I'm trying to ask is, after 3 or 4 hours, right? What do you do if you don't have access to food?
Okay.
Like real whole meal.
Okay. Your first question, how I do to have the food that I need.
Yes, the
preparation.
preparation.
So I have with me this little bag that I bought online. It's very cheap. It's very easy to get. It has containers. Mm-hmm. So I make a lot of meals, small meals. I have there, since I'm a vegan, I have beans, I have fruits, I have protein, my protein shake. I just have the powder and I just add a water after. Mm-hmm. If I don't have something that what I have if I need to get one meal that I don't have with me, I will stop maybe in a 7-Eleven and I get a protein bar. Sure. I drink plenty of water. I have water with me to keep me also full, and we need water.
Yeah. Yes. That's another little tip. The stomach, if it's full with water, signals to the brain that it will cut off a lot of the hunger. Yeah. So that's why she drinks a lot of water. But the protein bar thing, I love that you brought that up. I love that you brought the protein powder up. It's something small that you can do, and something that you can carry with yourself all the time if you don't have access to your food. And let's say the night before, as we're just running over this again, the night before she cooks her meal, she prepares it in her containers, right? And that takes how long? The night before?
You know what? Like an hour. It doesn't take that long. Because I do a lot of stuff, and when it's cooking, I'm doing something else. Yes. So it's not like I have to be in the kitchen the whole time. No, you even maybe watching TV, you soap opera, whatever you're watching, you can be cooking at the same time, and that won't be a problem. And
we have recipes that'll be online for you that you can go check on the Facebook community pages. So she does that even in the course of her very busy life and busy work day. She has her meals ready to go, and she also has the backups, which are the protein powder and a protein bar. That's how you feed your body all day long. So that's that right then and there. If you say that you don't have the time, you're kidding yourself, because it takes very, very small amounts of time and effort in respect to the amount of rewards you can yield from doing just these simple behaviors. Yeah. Now, if it takes an extra 20 minutes out of your day, or if it takes 30 minutes of preparation, I think the benefits: great body, great internal well-being, great energy. I think these benefits solely outweigh the amount of time that it takes to just go into preparation. And she is able to do this in the course and struggle of a very, very busy work day. So I really think that you guys at home can learn from the habits that she's really been trying to teach us and talking to you about.
And also something that I want to mention, Luis, that it's not only to look good in the outside, but in the long run, like you want to be healthy. Yeah. That's what is important. Like you won't have a stroke. Like a lot of people are having a stroke or cancer.
Yeah,
like,
we go into that.
Yes, because if you like, let's like 20 minutes of your time to give effort to you. Yeah, that's nothing, because you are the most important person in the planet. You have to be first, because if something happened to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to take care of your health. You can't take care of anybody. Yeah, you have to take care of your health.
That's right. And tell them, and also we have parents that care, so we should take this information and give it to your parents as well, because those are we have this info because we're in a different age. Yes. And we have access to this info for a long time, but our parents don't. So that is probably the number one reason we want to pass this forward. Want to pass this forward to your parents, your family, your friends, because maybe they're not aware of the things that are come as habit to us.
You know, and I want to mention something that I try to help my father to eat healthy. I was in top of him. I cooked for him. I gave him recipe. He lived in my country, so I tried to help him so much to eat healthy, and he didn't listen to me. He got a stroke. Now he can walk. You know, it's been very sad for all of us. And now, you know, we have to be on top of my father, helping him. Now he regrets it. Now he say, I wish I should have he would listen to me, because now he's stuck. He cannot work, and he's a young guy. You know, that like things like that happen because we forget ourselves, and we forget what is really important. The most important thing in life, you can ask any old person, is our health. Yes. That's the most important. So we should pay attention to that now before it's too late. Because if it's too late, what are you going to do?
Biggest point of the whole conversation. That's it. That's the biggest point. And that's what we try to drive home all the time. That he could have prevented that just from learning some small habits and applying the small habits. But we don't want to get to that point where it's too late. We want to get the habit first, get it automated, and start at home, or get your parents to start, or do it together, because it's probably the single biggest bit of information now that we have, that industrialization has taken over our lives. The iPhone, the computer, it's making us immobile, and we are bombarded with nothing but bills, information, and everyday, day-to-day stuff. This is really what life is about, and in order to prolong life disease-free, case in point, Rosalinda and her family, that was a huge, huge point. Learn to take action rather than sitting home and just being this person who always says, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. You actually go and just do it. Like Nike says, just do it. And that's what she's talking about. Yeah. So you've created this habit of working out, and now it's part of your daily life. It is. So you went through that struggle of sometimes falling off the horse, getting back on, because we're in a struggle with everyday life, and we get tired. So when you get tired, when you go through emotional lows in your life, how do you still get to the gym, and how do you still eat right? Okay.
When I'm emotionally down, because that happens to everybody, I train in my house. I try not to let myself down. Like, I do something every day, something.
So she's not able to go to the gym, so she stays in her house, and that's fine that she stays in her house in the comfort of her own home, because she doesn't feel like going to the gym. But she actually still works out, and she still makes sure that she gets her heart rate up 20, 30 minutes, because again, she's bringing habit, and that's what we're going to show you right now today. And we're going to go into a little bit of course 1, and I'm going to show you how to now get from the couch, and we have the couch right here, and we're going to actually work out right on this floor, just like you guys are going to do at home, and we're going to prove to you that someone, even as advanced as Rosalinda, can get an amazing workout to change her body, to feel better. You could stop being sedentary, and you can get to work in your own living room. So I appreciate it. Thank you. And if you want to get in touch with Rosalinda, I'm going to put information up on the video, as I said. She does nutritional management. She also does one-on-one personal training and live online training and group sessions. So if you want to contact her, you can, and you can even chat with her in our VIP community, our Facebook community. So I really appreciate you coming, and
Thank you.
now you're going to see her work out.
Yes, bye, gracias, thank you.